I am using Rongrong's La Dolce Vita Summer Monthly Planning Kit to create my journaling pages for June. Welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. I have already shared this kit, and if you'd like to see that video, I will link that for you down below, and you can go ahead and see all of the details that came in the monthly planning kit for June. And in that video, I also created double cover pages for June. I'm going to be doing some Dutch doors, and I'm going to be using these patterns here. The pages are actually made to fit into an A5, so I have to add some length here, and I am going to be cutting out this flower piece to go ahead and add the length in this right here. I am an affiliate of Rongrong, so if you do decide to sign up for the subscription, I greatly appreciate if you consider using my affiliate link, and you will find that down below in the description. There is a discount code that is good to use for anything in the shop except for the subscription. So if you decide to purchase anything, you can use the code It's a Wonderful Plan, and that will save you 10% off. If you sign up for the monthly subscription, you're already getting a significant discount, including free international shipping, instead of cutting it out super clean. I think that this is actually like a really fun look. So I really do like tearing my pages. Still want to tear them slowly because you do want to control the tear, especially if you are trying to do something very specific around like designs or elements or anything like that, the way I have here. I might need a little bit of this paper, but I shall see what I need when I get to that point. I do 3 pages, so let's count that out. So here's 1, 2, and then this will be the 3rd one. And I do like this adhesive. I've been using it. It's worked out pretty well for me. I really want this on the edge. One of the things I like to do is always move my journal around and have it in the best possible position for myself, so that way I can see everything very clearly. All right, so I have this down, but as you could see, it's not going to cover the whole page. So I'm grabbing this little piece that I cut out, and I want to bring it in here. But I also kind of want it to make sense with the flowers. I'm going to just mark this with my pencil, and then that way I could cut it. Yeah, that actually matches up pretty nicely. Okay, I still have like this edge here. So what I want to do is now I want to come over to this paper. I want to piece this together. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I think that this is probably a good way to go. I'm going to add some adhesive onto the page. I think I'm just going to kind of layer things up. All right, so that pieced together nicely. It looks pretty seamless. Okay, I do have this little corner punch, and I'm going to use the R7 millimeters. And I'm going to make sure that you get this corner in here. It's kind of a weird little punch, honestly. If you don't line it up right, then it'll like punch weird on the corner for your page. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. One of my dream places to go is Italy. I've been dying to go to Italy. So just having these beautiful like Italian coast, Amalfi Coast in my planner, it's going to make me so happy. All right, so this is a vellum, and I really just want the orange. I liked that pattern, and I do have to piece this together because, as you could see, it's only going to go so far. I have to figure out how far I want this to come over. So I think what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to fold the page. All right, I'm going to use my paper trimmer. This is from Archer and Olive. I love this paper trimmer. It like doesn't cut anything, like if you move this without you pushing it down. Lining everything up, hopefully in a good spot. I don't necessarily want it to be super wide because I have another page that's going to like lay on top of this one. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. because of the striping, but it definitely has to come where I see part of it. It's like a really wide stripe. So let's see how I do this. All right, now the next thing is that trying to match up this might get a little tricky because I need to like put this together. All right, so I'm trying to like line up, create another piece that I can piece together, kind of like wallpaper. It's kind of one of the similarities that I use when I'm trying to piece these together. It's a little tricky sometimes to get this. Okay, I think that that's going to actually work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this kind of right here. All right, there that is. I think that that is super cute. Okay, the next thing that I want to use is this sheet here, and it has like all of these beautiful tiles. So I actually want to cut these out. I'm going to move my journal to the side for just a few moments while I cut all of these little tile pieces out. So for this, I'm actually going to cut like 2 rows of this. I don't want to necessarily cut the whole page up because I may not need all of these tiles. All right, I have all of my little tile pieces. I wanted to go like diagonal. It's kind of what I was thinking. And I'm laying these on here just to get a little bit of an idea of like where I actually need to adhere them on the next page. Okay, so now let me bring this down a little bit because I want to use that extension as a reference here. And then that will give me a good idea of where I need to lay this down here. I'm actually going to use my cutting mat just as a straight edge. It just kind of helps me because even though this is a dot grid journal, my eyes will like get crossed over if I'm following. It's so easy for that to happen. Like right now, I feel like I'm having that happening. So by having this reference line here, that is going to be super, super useful. Another tool that I love to have is the stencil from Archer and Olive. And on the stencil, this is the B5 one. They also have a stencil for an A5, but each of them has the measurements here for the boxes. So there's 5 millimeters between each box. So if you use the stencil, it really helps you to find like the center or like a third or anything like that. It's like marked on the stencil and it just makes life so much easier than having to go through and like count everything out. Because, oh, let me tell you, that is not any fun. Okay, so there is my center. And I'm going to actually bring this center line out, my little marking line out here. So that way I could see it better because right now it's covered up and I don't want that. All right, awesome. Okay, so now let me put the adhesive on and lay my little tiles down. All right, so I have my tiles down and now I need to cut around them. And I think, I don't know what's going to be the easiest way for me to do this. I might just be using scissors. It's really a matter of like, depending on what the cut is, that's what makes me decide what tool to use. And actually, I think cutting this straight will be easier for me still to cut out all of these angles. Now I'm switching up my scissors here. Okay. All right. So since I have like all these different angles, I'm going to cut one way and then I'm going to cut the other way instead of going like back and forth. All right. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Now I need to do the flip side. The nice thing about working with symmetrical shapes when you're doing these Dutch doors is it's so much easier to like match things up on the flip side. Super cute. Okay, so that one's done. And now I need to do this one here. I think I want to do the orange, but before I make that decision, let's see what I'm going to do over on this side because I really hadn't thought that part of it out. So I already have this pattern in use. Maybe I'll do something with like the lemons. Oh, there's this one too. This is actually pretty. Let's see. Okay, if I have that there, that would be really pretty. And then of course the yellow would go with it. Okay, but this will be a little trickier because I'm going to need an extra piece to fill at the bottom. But I could always put like a sticker down there. All right, I think I decided on using the lemons. I think I'm going to kind of cut it here. It's going to tear it. Now I didn't put any adhesive on the top here because I think what I want to do is I think I want to trim that, but I'm not quite sure yet. So I'm just going to put it down and I'll see how it looks. Kind of like the idea of this quote. All right, I want to change the way this is. All right, so what I want to do is I want to bring this quote in here. I think this would be really cute. I will figure out the paper, but I think that that fills that space like perfectly. And then I just cut the word the to bring it over here. Okay. So now I need to really honestly just tear this. I tore it, but I want to give it a little bit more of a definition here because it seems kind of like squared off. All right, I like the way that that looks. Very cute. Okay, unless I do need to bring in that orange stripe now. So here's the one piece, and then I need to cut another piece. Oh, and that actually will work nicely. And I'm going to grab this piece so that way I can kind of match this up. I think that works well. So I'm going to cut off. Just kind of trying to find the right patterns that will match up nicely. There we go. All right, I like it. Looks really pretty. All right, here it is. I love the way that that turned out. It is so pretty. It gives me plenty of room here to journal for June. And I love this. It is just bringing Italy into my journal. I have been wanting to go to Italy forever. This honestly just makes me want to pack my bags and get on a plane and head over there. Oh my goodness, it's so, so beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to live vicariously through my journal here. Open these pages up and really enjoy them, using them for June for my journaling. Hopefully I will do better with my journaling. I have to be honest with you, I'm not that great with journaling. I love the creative process, and that in itself, that's my therapy right there. So let me know down in the comments if you have like a creative journal that you use to just decorate. You may not necessarily write in it. It's okay. I'm here to tell you that that is okay if that's how you are using your journal. Now, I want to also share with you that Rongrong just released her first dot grid journal, and it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to link that video for you here so you could check that out and see that how beautiful that journal is. She also has a reading journal that she just released as well. The subscription is open for June. So La Dolce Vita Summer Monthly Planning Kit. If you sign up for her subscriptions, this would be the kit that you would be getting. And you have a 3 or 6 month option to go ahead and sign up for the subscription. These do become available individually only after subscriptions are filled, so they may not necessarily be available, but if they are, she will release the individual kits on the 1st of June. You can use my discount code to save 10% off if you buy like an individual kit or anything else from her shop. Subscriptions are excluded from my discount code because you're already getting them at a discount, and the subscriptions include free shipping. So it's a really, really good deal. Check that out. I have my affiliate link down below. Thank you so much for thinking about using my affiliate link. And thank you so much to those of you that have already used it, because I know many of you have. So thank you so much for that. I hope you had fun here with me today. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you will not miss any of the videos that I post. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know, do you have a vacation planned for this year? Are you doing something really big or something small? Doesn't matter. I think taking time just to get away, even if it's for a weekend, we all need that, right? If you watch this video all the way through till the end, leave me a lemon. Yeah, a lemon emoji. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.